My name is มุสิตาเชียงว่อง
My name is อิตภาสแสงทองเจริญ The works of the building that we have selected to present is the Ferret House, designed by two architects, Rakatan and Russell.
In our presentation, we are going to discuss and talk about Ferret House in 5 subjects. First, details about this house. Second, location area. Third, plan. Fourth, interior. And the last subject, aesthetics.
And Rakatan and Jean Philip Russell first met during an architecture training in Bordeaux, France. The first work was to design and build a building together. It is the starting point of the concept, the principle that both of them adhere to. They both made their reputation through positive architectural designs that try not to see what have or what is always a problem. Their designs are often described as life-changing tools, which often shows the importance of enhancing human life by benefiting both residents and supporting the development of the city. The work of couple therefore pays attention to the design from the inside out by imagining how people will move and live within those spaces. Building must be responsive and comfortable. The building was built on the shoreline of Arcachon Bay in France. It is a long sand dunes covered with 46 pines, then rapidly descends more toward to the bay.
What do you think about this house plan?
With the location and based on the principles they adhere to, they are designed with minimal disturbance to the natural environment.
How does one preserve the dunes and its vegetation when building around and about means to cut down trees and often build right on the ground?
They avoid cutting trees or shrubs on the project site, which should to place the house above the ground and build the house around the truck, allowing residents to live in the midst of greenery without having to cut down a single tree. The pine trees are preserved, including those situated within the four walls of the building itself. These trees traverse the house in special holder adapted to their swinging growth and maintenance in a good state of health.
I see. The house is raised above the ground and the facade overlooking the bay is open. It gives a better view light.
Yes, the area beneath the structure is walkable and right side facade. It is clad with aluminum sheets that create an artificial sky. On top a metal frame, which creeps up between the trees, has been assembled. The bayside facade is open and glazed. The three others are more close and intersected with transparent base. The height beneath the platform is variable but always superficial to permit one to pass under it.
Moreover, if you look from the front of this house, you will see the spiral staircase. I think it is a good solution. From this picture, you will see that this house is not far from the slope. So, It is difficult to build a bladder with a small steepness in each step.
I think it is a reason why the architect used the spiral staircase, although it is not much comfort for the resident.
Sure, I think so too. I will move to the next subject, interior. From this picture, I think the interior of this house shows the residents living through the use of simple furniture and focusing on usability. Most furniture can be easily moved to another area within the house as required by the resident.
I agree with you when I look from the front of the house into the house. I see a furniture from the left side was changed from the center sofa set to the one sofa. I think it makes too more space for the resident to do more activities.
I think the use of furniture like this causes a lot of flexibility. It is because the human is the being that always does something new. From the earlier pictures, I found that this house doesn't have too much ceiling lamps. It is because architects use natural light to reduce the use of electricity. So using the translucent sheets on both the top and sides of the house, including an open front of the house. The last subject, aesthetics. I think this house is both distinctive and harmonious. If you see this house from a Kirkon Bay like this picture, you will see that this house blends in with the surrounding environment. Architects use the glass door to cover the house front. The glass reflects the color of the sky, not taking down any of the 46 trees on the side. It makes the house more harmonious with the surrounding trees.
Like the subject I talked about before, I see each side of this house consists with aluminum panels which to reflect the color of the sky.
I think it is a topic which we can discuss in aesthetics too. From this picture, you can notice color and light even through the underside. The light from the bay will reflect its luminosity, which varies from each time.
I think raising the ground is not only help with soil problem but also make the house stand out. To exclude the heavy earthworks, which are particularly degrading for ground surface of the sand, 12 microfiles are driven 8 to 10 meters deep. The pine trees are preserved, including those situated within the four walls of the building itself. These trees traverse the house in a special holders adapted to the swaying growth and maintenance in a good state of health.
Yes, the aesthetics of this house is not just the exterior of the house, but including the design that does not abandon the beautiful of the environment. The beauty of pine trees, native vegetation, and the view that can be seen from the house.
That they have designed this way allow residents to be close to nature. It also makes the house look peaceful and can also cut off outside noise as well. Moreover, nowadays, when ecology is on everyone's lips, it would be a good idea to check projects like this one, which in an elegant way, making no noise being as a brilliant example of architecture.